So you've gone through so much in your life. What does shame mean to you? Like, when you think about shame, there's a difference between shame and guilt. So guilt is more outwardly expressed. You feel it more on the surface. Shame is a bit more hidden. Want to go and hide in the closet and not tell anybody. There are things there that you feel so ashamed about that you beat yourself up about it too. So what does shame mean to you? So when we talk about shame, the thing about shame is, I call it the great cover-up. Most people don't see it. You can't see it. So it can be expressed outwardly, or what I would call overtly in that sense. And so when we look at yourself, when you get upset and you get angry, so let's say a situation goes wrong at work and you're upset with someone and it comes out with anger. People usually look at that on the surface and think on the emotion that we see is anger. But actually there's a lot of shame that's hidden behind it. So when we talk about a narcissist, for example, very often a narcissist is dealing with a lot of shame. We don't see that in their behavior because what is expressed is a lot of anger and a lot of control. But shame can also be hidden in the sense that it's all in the inside. That means we take it upon ourselves and we beat ourselves up when nobody can see, when nobody can see your behavior, nobody can see what's going on internally inside of you, and we're beating ourselves up because something has gone wrong. So we have those self-condemning thoughts, we're self-flagellating ourselves, we say we're the worst person. Either or, in the way we express shame, what it does is that most people don't recognize that it's shame. So we can go for therapy. A lot of us go into therapy, we see therapists, we work on things that are troubling us in our lives. But very often we never get to the place where we are dealing with our shame, because shame is so hidden. Why do you think you felt a lot of shame in your life? Every time when we talk about shame, there's a connection of feeling like I don't feel accepted because this was what was told to me. Every time I tried to open up and I tried to share the truth about what was going on, I was told that I had the problem. Nobody believed in me. So there's a sense where I don't feel like I'm accepted. When I don't feel that I'm accepted and what I say or my truth is not accepted, there's always a sense of uncertainty. I don't know whether I'm believed in. And when I don't feel believed in, I'm going to struggle to believe in myself too. And so that's where now I turn inward and close in and hide all my emotions on the inside. And that's a place now where I call it, in the secret place, shame starts to grow. Because I'm so afraid to be visible. If I'm visible in who I am, I'm not sure if people are going to really accept me. So I'm going to have to put on and function a certain way in order to be accepted into society, in my relationships, or in my workplace. But the more I control my environment and I control myself, guess what? I'm going to end up making mistakes. Stuff is going to happen. Failure is going to happen. But instead of looking at experiences as something I can learn from, I beat myself up. I fail, but now I'm a failure. And so if I'm a failure, either I can explode or I can implode. Either or, those reactions cause shame to grow even more, because there's a sense where now I'm losing control. And that's what happens if we keep dismissing this fact that, or overlooking and not dealing with the deeper parts of our shame, instead of just dealing with our behavior and coping and anger management and all of those things that we do, these classes that we go for and just manage and cope with our feelings but never get to the root of it. What we find is that as the shame starts to grow on the inside, we're going to be sinking. A lot of us who struggle with depression and anxiety are sinking on the inside with a lot of shame. Shame is like that last bit of root that needs to be uprooted. And so this is what we can do. If you know that you're dealing with shame in your life, and you only know, sometimes when you can sit in front of your therapist and you can completely be covered up and nobody can see through it, But if you know you're dealing with shame and you've covered it up for years because of something that has happened to you, if something happened to you where you were told that nobody believes in you, that the problem was with you, that you caused the problem, and you're dealing with shame today, I want you to know this is what you can do. The first thing is that what you say and what you are telling is the absolute truth. Let nobody tell you it's something else. You are saying the truth. Your pain is real, your emotions are real, the disappointment that you've gone through is real. You're not making it up in your head. That's the first thing you need to know. When you know that, the second thing is now come forward and be honest. Be honest. Find that person in your life, and there is someone. Whether you want to find a therapist to work with, or whether it's a leader to work with, or someone that you can really trust, the second thing is always to just tell the truth. Be honest and tell the truth. Open up and tell the truth. Because your truth is the truth. That's so important to know, because those two things, just knowing that what you're feeling is the truth and now opening up and speaking the truth, is what now breaks shame down. And you're about to experience freedom from that.